Pascagoula Valley TV presents Pvtv News with Montclair State University Foxy Award nominee Tyler Toledo, Nico DeGruccio on the entertainment, investigative reporter Jack Crown, vlogger Lauren Kalfas, and with sports, Hunter Donnie. New Jersey's #1 rated high school news show 3 years in a row. If it's Friday, it's Pvtv.
Good morning, Pascagoula Valley, and welcome back to a brand new edition of Pvtv. I'm Tyler Toledo, and as always, we have an interesting show, so let's get right into it. COVID has made this school year difficult for all, but how have certain classes such as culinary been able to overcome the challenge? Here is our first classroom spotlight of the year, cooking in COVID.
Is not exact science.
Oh, I got rid of the teeth.
Because Andrew, that's gonna
After multiple weeks of challenges, cancellations, and COVID, the winter sports season is finally about to come to an end. Here with our 2021 winter sports wrap-up is Hunter Donnie.
Hey PV, winter sports have finally come to an end after a pretty long season. First off, boys ice hockey finished with a record of 2-8-1. With that being said, I caught up with some of the seniors on their thoughts of their final season.
Had a great season, awesome team, awesome coaches. We came back strong after the shutdown, and it's some of the best 4 years of my life.
I think we had a selfless group of guys. You know, we were resilient. It was a tough season during COVID, but we got through it. We had a good time. We enjoyed ourselves, and I was happy to have my senior season.
You know, this season I think we really made the most of a tough situation this year. We really gelled, came together as a team. You know what I mean? Cycled the puck, pucks hit deep, pucks on net, and we're gonna miss the boys.
Girls basketball had a very successful season this year, ending off with a record of 8-5. Once again, girls basketball coach Jasper has done it again. Then, boys basketball ended off their season with a decent record of 5-6. The boys ended up beating Northern Highlands earlier in this week. Finally, I'd like to congratulate the bowling team on only losing 2 of their matches this whole season. I'd just like to take this time to thank all the winter sport athletes for dealing with so much this season and still playing the sport that you love. And I'd specifically like to thank all the senior winter sport athletes for helping out so much this year with all the underclassmen and dealing with so much. I hope that your season ended the way you hoped, and that's it for this week in sports. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Hunter. Addiction. Such a serious topic. We all know somebody struggling with some sort of dependence. So, junior Connor McKenna recently produced a documentary about his close friend James and his struggles. Let's take a look.
My name is James Brown. I'm 17 years old. And I'm addicted to Domino's pizza. I probably order Domino's around twice a day, maybe 3 if I'm feeling it. I love Domino's because it's quick, easy. You can order whenever you want. You can order online, the phone, and they're open late. I like to order at 3 a.m. and it's always here 30 minutes or less. My favorite time to order Domino's is all the time. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, brunch, you name it, I'll buy it.
So I was all right with the whole eating Domino's like twice a day. It's not my problem. Then it started getting ridiculous. This one time, my family orders Chinese for the whole family. And his General Tao was sitting there for like, 30, 40 minutes? All of a sudden, knock at the door. Domino's Pizza. I didn't order the pizza. He ordered the pizza. And what are we gonna do? Now the pizza's here.
When did I start eating Domino's? Day one at the womb. The only thing the doctors didn't know was wrong with me. And day one, just ate Domino's. It's the thing that cured me.
Do you share your Domino's?
I mean, hey, I'm always open to share, but I'm not waiting for you. If I get to it first, it's all mine.
He buys it all the time and he doesn't share it and he spends all his money on it and it gets annoying.
How much do I spend? Not a lot, you know. It's for a good cause. It was right in here, gets me big and strong, and it's worth it, every penny.
Could have went through college twice already with all the freaking money he spends.
My family doesn't really care. I mean, they kind of encourage me to eat it. You know, they're cheering me on as I finish a pizza. You know, they want me to have one more breadstick, just the usual.
His heart's gonna explode. It's horrible food. Tastes like cardboard. Garbage. His health, horrible.
I know people might have a problem with my addiction, but I don't care, and I'm not gonna stop.
Wow. Thoughts and prayers. As we all know, we are almost officially the Pascack Valley Panthers. After months of discussion and student and faculty voting, the school has finally come to a decision. Here, talking to students about their thoughts on the new mascot, is investigative reporter Jack Crown.
The next day.
Hi, PV. We got a new mascot. So, I interviewed Delia Collis and Vasily Kirilovich, the student representatives of the matter, to see what their thoughts were on how the process went. Let's see what they had to say. Come on!
So basically me and Vasily have been meeting with the Board of Education and like talking at their meetings and updating them for the past couple of months, I think since like January-ish. Maybe I'm wrong there. And then this past board meeting, we basically summed up like a final of what we've been doing for the past 2 weeks, and then we announced the names that we came up with as a committee.
Besides the Panthers, there was the Green Wave and the Hawks. And in the school-wide vote, Panthers got 68.5%, Green Wave got 17.7%, and the Hawks got 13.8%.
But that's not all. I also interviewed some fellow students to see what they thought on the options. Let's see what they had to say.
Hey Valley, I am really happy about the outcome of our mascot selection. I had always been rooting for the Panthers. The alliteration of Pascack Valley Panthers just really clicks something in my brain and makes me really happy. So I'm very, very happy about how it all panned out. I'm super excited for the future of Valley and how we're all gonna take on this mascot, make it our own and be proud. So yeah, I'm really happy about it.
Hawks is a fine mascot. I'm fine with it, except for the fact that there are hawks everywhere around us. Holdrum, Hillsdale, Honus, there are hawks everywhere. So I voted for Panthers. I thought it would have a cool enough logo.
So I was on the mascot committee from day one, and I always thought that Panthers was a good, just like really not controversial option. I thought it worked alliteration-wise, Pascack Panthers, and it's a strong animal, you know. It represents strength, courage, everything we wanted to have in a mascot. I personally wanted Raptors though the most, but other than that, I really do not mind Panthers at all. I'm actually welcoming the age of the Panther, and that's going to be a good one.
It has to be like fully approved by the Board of Ed on the March 8th meeting, and after it's fully approved by the Board of Ed, there's going to be talks of the logistics of like a logo, and I think that would be the next step.
Well, that's all we got for today. We'll find out on Monday if we will become the Pascack Panthers. If not, then I'll have another segment to do. Cool. I'm Jack Crown, and y'all have a good day.
That's it for this week's PVTV. I hope you all have a great and safe weekend. I'm Tyler Toledo, and I'll see you next time.